evening. Megan O'Connor. Back to the referendum. On a press release that was dated August 27th of 2024, the Board of Ed wrote, and I'm quoting, "The district is projecting a 42% increase in enrollment from 2020 to 2025 alone." This was the premise based on buying that large bond. It doesn't look like a 42% increase. So I think the good taxpayers of Rockaway, they deserve an explanation in public, on the record, not through an email, as to why there is a big difference between the projections and the actual numbers. Thank you.
My name is Joseph Stamatiadis. I just wanted to find out some more information about the $95 million referendum. As a senior citizen, it's something, obviously in New Jersey, the property taxes are through the roof already. And since I've been at this house, my taxes have gone up over about $8,000 in the 26 years. So adding another $500 or $800 to my tax bill is not something that I'm really looking forward to.
Good evening. I'm Megan O'Connor. I'm here tonight to talk about the referendum, specifically the communications surrounding the referendum. I do have concerns about the troubling communications. For instance, that newsletter, I've actually signed up for it, and I've signed up for it, others I know have, and we've never received any newsletter. Also, on February the 23rd, I did send to the board an email questioning that if in fact there is a 42% increase in student enrollment. I have the numbers from the Board of Education indicating that there is not a 42% increase. And regardless of what side you are on for the referendum, the taxpayers, the good people of Rockaway, deserve to have the right facts in front of them to make an informed decision. Also, I sent to the superintendent, and I was actually told on November the 14th to send my questions, of which I had about 5 of them concerning the referendum. I sent those, and I still have yet to see a response.
Hi, my name is Clint Peter. In regard to the referendum, I don't see the logic or rationale to put another gymnasium on this building. 2 should be enough. 20 years ago when they put the annex on there, they should have thought about extending it properly. The location of the annex for DBO, I believe, there should be sufficient amount of land off of DBO in Fleetwood. I know the town owns that, but at the end of the day, I keep getting letters in that our water's not drinkable, so I think we should be focusing on that first.
So,
Thank you.
At our last board meeting, a member of the public brought up concerns regarding information provided in one of the initial press releases for the district's referendum. Specifically, that it cited an approximately 42% increase in enrollment over a 5-year period from 2019 to 2025. This individual then quoted alternative enrollment numbers which did not support that percentage. Following the meeting, I spoke with our board president and began reviewing the situation. It became clear very quickly that an error had been made by the interim business administrator who was filling in for me from March to June of 2024, and that his incorrect information was then included in the initial press release in August. This would translate to an approximately 7% increase across those years, or roughly 155 students. While a 42% increase in enrollment certainly grabs your attention more, it is also unlikely to see that type of enrollment increase in any district. The release of this figure was not intended to mislead the public or make our situation more dire. It was simply an error made by someone filling in. Furthermore, the 7% increase, which sounds far less exciting, actually presents a true concern for the district.
Megan O'Connor, and I wanted to thank you for answering my questions. Also, I wanted to thank you for being empathetic. That's kind of the first I've heard in a while from the board. I think the first thing that needs to be done, given this egregious error, even though it was somebody that was in the role in an interim way, there should be a press release indicating that it's not a 42% increase, it's a 7% increase.
We will be publishing my statement on the website, so that will go up tomorrow.
Okay, and if it also could effectively be put out in the newsletter so everyone in Rockaway is aware of it. Thank you.
Dana Tabadella. After hearing the business administrator's statement on the student enrollment, I want to express my disappointment in the board for not catching this, especially in light of the fact that I brought this to the attention of several board members after a board meeting in 2024. If you can't check on something that seems fairly simple, how can we trust for you to handle such a large referendum? I am definitely disappointed in some of the board members, so I mean, most of the time, I think you guys do a great job, but I think you really dropped the ball on this. Thank you.